Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's DLloyd. So the Phoenix Suns got just absolutely destroyed and embarrassed in Game 7 last night against the Dallas Mavericks, and everybody has been clowning them, and rightfully so, right? The Phoenix Suns at home, by the way, had fans come out, spend some of their hard-earned money to watch them just completely not show up, and not really just not show up, have somewhat of a lack of effort, and you really don't want to accuse teams of that, right? But it just did not seem like they were 100% there and ready to go. Once Luka kind of went off in that first quarter, it kind of deflated the Phoenix Suns, but things just went completely, like, all the way to the left. So it was an interesting night. And like I said, a lot of people making fun of the Phoenix Suns, but a lot of people are bringing heat to Chris Paul, who at the age of 37 just did not look good. Didn't really look like he, cared to shoot the ball until the fourth quarter. But by then, you were already down by 40 plus points. So it doesn't matter that you decide to shoot now in the fourth quarter. And a lot of people are placing blame on Chris Paul, which rightfully so. But I think there's enough blame to go around. And I think way more people deserve blame to last night's just meltdown than just Chris Paul. And to me, I don't think Devin Booker or DeAndre Ayton are getting enough blame. Some people are pointing out to the fact that, you only get 11 points from Devin Booker, a player that's supposed to be looked at as a potential, future top 10, top 5 player in the NBA. He did not look like a future, top player in the NBA. Now, of course, we know Devin Booker could ball. We know he could hoop. But yesterday was not his night at all. And then we have to talk about DeAndre Ayton, former first overall draft pick who was benched after only playing 17 minutes. Monty says it was internal reasonings. We do not know why or what happened or why he did not play. That will be interesting if that ever comes out as to why. But those are supposed to be the two guys. It's supposed to be Devin Booker and then DeAndre Ayton as your A and B option, with Chris Paul, leading and orchestrating the offense and things of that nature. He's supposed to just be that coach on the court type of player, not the guy that you lean on and depend on to get points, because clearly that was a struggle for the Phoenix Suns, was getting points, as they only scored 27 in the first half, which was just, flat out embarrassing. I think from the coaching staff to the role players, it was just an all-around bad performance, really, for the Phoenix Suns. And I think you have to squarely look more at Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton for, players that choked, because you're supposed to be leaning on those guys in those situations, not 37-year-old Chris Paul, in my opinion. Of course, you guys let me know in the comment section below if you agree or disagree. And then the last question is, do we see the Suns running back with the current roster? Do they ever get back to this point? And kind of what's the future outlook, right? Because right now, the Phoenix Suns are just looking like the old Atlanta Hawks, right? We're going to have the best record in the NBA, and then nothing's going to happen come playoff time. Now, of course, they did reach the NBA Finals last season, and, they won the first 2 games during that series before ultimately falling. This is a team that won 64 games this season, but I'm one of those people that don't believe they will be back in that situation where they're legitimately a threat. I don't go as far as Pat Bev, who's going off on First Take today, basically saying nobody's scared of the Phoenix Suns. But at the same time, you don't have an elite player. You have good players, but you don't have any elite player that you can lean on. We were hoping that was Devin Booker. He could potentially grow into that piece, but clearly he wasn't that guy this season. You have DeAndre Ayton. Maybe he grows into that piece, but clearly he is not that guy this season. Will they be next season? I'm not sure, but they will have to be if the Phoenix Suns want to get back in that situation where they're competing for the Western Conference Finals again, but competing to get back to the NBA Finals. But you would have to assume that teams are going to be ready to go. The Phoenix Suns, they may be a team that's somewhat on a decline. It'll be interesting, man. But you guys let me know how you guys feel about all of this in the comment section below. Who do you blame for last night's meltdown? And do we see the Phoenix Suns back on the big stage again? I'm talking about competing for the Western Conference Finals, not one and done in the playoffs. So you guys let me know how you guys feel about it in the comment section below. It's DLloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.